You alright guys, so today's the day. Tyres are finally on the way, should be here today or tomorrow, so I'm going to get the suspension lift installed. This isn't really going to be a how-to video, this is just going to be watching a tight Yorkshireman doing his own stuff, who doesn't even have a garage, he's just doing it on the drive. But hopefully you can watch me struggle through this and it'll give you the confidence to have a go yourself. So here's most of the stuff I'm going to be using. All my tools are in the back, I need to get those out. But yeah, I've already taken measurements, so we'll see before and after. So that's the wheels and tyres off. I'm not really happy about this. I think it's going to be a bloody axle jobby just to get that back plate replaced. But yeah, that'll be a future job. But anyway, wheels and tyres are off, jacked up, and then I'm gonna release the sway bar links and then release all the pressure, and it'll just be a case of old shock off, old springs out, and yeah, get any ones in. Just keep an eye out for your brake cable, guys. Mine's okay on this one. So now that's off. I need to get this offending item out. And up there, which is going to be a ball ache, I bet. Alright guys, I'm not sure. This, I think it's working. So it's a ball ache to get up here and to get any turns on it. So I've just jammed. Is it what size is it? It's a 15. So I've jammed the 15 up here and I'm just gonna turn the shock body, and I think it's working. So, well, that was bloody tight. This side's a lot easier. Seems like it's going to come. So I'm just trying to see if there was any difference in height on these springs, but no, it doesn't look like there is. Fucking hell, these are going to be a pain in the ass to get in, aren't they? Right, so any difference in these? Right, so it looks like the one on the left is a little bit taller, so I'm going to put that on the same side as the fuel tank. Yeah, let's do that. Right, it seemed like this side was the hardest, so I'm going to get this side in first. I just realised as well, there was no isolators at the front. Wonder what happened to them. Couldn't manage it on my own, so I got my missus involved.
Now?
Yes, stay there. Right, kick them off. Woo! So my phone died halfway through, but managed to get the springs and shocks in. Before I put this back in together, I've got some 2nd gen sway bar with the drop links, and I'm just going to find out which one's longest. So there's the rear ones. So I think what you do is you put the front ones onto the back, and then the 2nd gen ones you put on the front, and that will just stop too much strain on these sway bars, anti-roll bars. Right mate, here's my issue. So this Badger, I don't even know why it's tapered, but it's rusted and just like rounded. Why is it tapered? This side moves, but I need to hold this side to knock that bolt out. I could cut it, but I'm gonna have to order a new bolt before I do that. I'm stuck. I can't get anything off until I get these bolts out. Well, that took a while, but I got it. I had to like wedge it in so that it bit enough. But yeah, like you said, I'm gonna need new bolts anyway. So I managed to get this Badger out, and then that's all free. All the bolts came off apart from this one, and the whole stud turns, so it's obviously come apart under there. So now I have to chop this off. So this is day 2. I had a nightmare. I had to ended up having to cut that nut off because that stud was just spinning. So it's a good job I bought new top hats because I'm not going to be able to reuse these now. Only problem I've got is the bushings. I'm having to mix and match because the Man Emu ones don't really work with these top hats. So yeah, I'm just going to assemble the strut, and obviously I'm going to use the originals just to get my orientation right with the lower strut mount and the top bolts. So that's one strut complete. This is the most dodgiest bit, compressing the spring. I had clearance issues with my tool. Scrape the paint a little bit, but it's all assembled now. I just need to release the spring tension. The top hat's been done up now. With mine, I've just done it until it's bottomed out because there's only that many threads anyway. But yeah, that's as far as I'm going to be able to tighten that. Should be okay, but I'll release the pressure now, see what it looks like. So I've just got it in loose now, and I'm gonna do at the top bolts just to bring it up, and then that'll give me the most room to then I've got to try and lever it back into its lower mounting bolt. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that now. So what I did here is I used the factory bottle jack, and I just wedged it in the wheel arch, pushing down on the upper control arm, and that's the only way I could manage to get the hole lined up. But don't worry about it if there's not much pressure, but it'll just make this a whole lot easier. Here's your torque settings, guys. I'm just going to run some before and after pictures, but after doing the final measurements, I ended up with just over 2 inch in the front and only 1 inch in the back, so the previous owner must have had aftermarket coils. But thanks for watching, and if you want to continue to follow me on this build, please consider subscribing. Thanks guys.